can we actually tell good chia from bad chia?
Really, the easiest way, chia is either black, what I call black, but if you look real close, it's kind of a gray-black model, or is white or cream. Those are mature seeds only. If you see brown seeds in your chia, those are either weed seeds or immature seeds. And if they're immature chia seeds, they're lower in protein, lower in oil, and everything else. The other issue with the weed seeds is that they can have a very strong flavor, and bitter or sour, whatever flavor. And so somebody could eat that and say, "Ooh, I don't want that chia. It's terrible tasting." It's not the chia. It is the weed seed. So that's the easiest way. Of course, you can always find, depending how the cleaning is, you might find plant parts, little stems and things like that. Not dirt at all, but those kinds of things. So just really a visual inspection. We have some photographs on our website, too, that show good versus bad.
Yeah, in fact, I've seen some of them, and I have to say that they are actually very, very useful, like, to inform the consumers about, choosing a good chia. So
Exactly.
you have discovered actually a great passion for running, and would you like to tell us more about this sport? And is chia running food?
Well, chia has been called the running food because, again, it goes back to Mexico. The Tajamara Indians of the Copper Canyon region, they have had chia for many years and carry it with them for running. The Aztec warriors on their campaigns would carry chia. They say essentially eating only chia because of the long energy availability of it, and yet it's a very dense product, so you don't have to carry a big bulky thing. Now, the same thing goes for, there was a book called Born to Run that talked about the Tajamara Indians, and they called it the running food. And I'm a runner. I run these long distance runs, I've done a number of 50-mile, 100-mile runs. I actually carry the seeds in a film canister. It's one of those little small ones that I dump part of it down and wash it down with liquid, because that's one thing. You need more liquid because of this soluble absorption aspect. And that's the way I take it. And other runners have found that consuming the chia, and I've had marathoners say that since they've started eating it, later in their marathons, they seem to have more energy. And so it's an individual thing. Not everybody's going to be exactly the same, have the same great results. And that's what I do. So my running is kind of crazy what I do, but it's fun.
And you enjoy this very much. How long actually have you been running now?
I really haven't been running that long, actually, on a large scale. About 2000, in the year 2000, when I did my first marathon, I guess it would be. So not that long. But I've been running just generally. I was at the University of Arizona for many years, and I'd run at noon there just to get out of the office and get some air and think about things. So but that was not very long stuff.
Dr. Coates, on May 1st, your new book came out, and the title is Chia, the Complete Guide to the Ultimate Superfood. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Happy to. Yes, it's published by Sterling Publishing Company, which is wholly owned by Barnes & Noble. And what they wanted, they came to me and asked me to write a book about chia, but they wanted it a consumer-friendly book. I have another one that's more technical. They wanted consumer-friendly. So, of course, the book's got a lot on chia, the facts, how to tell good from bad, black and white, like we've talked about already. But in addition, it's got over 75 recipes in it. So it helps you to figure out if you want to do more complicated things or simple ways to use chia. Plus, it's got a number of exercise plans in there. So the whole idea is to promote the use of chia and help people understand how it can help them with their health and through exercise. And it came out on the 1st, and it's been getting some pretty good reviews. I'm very pleased with it because it's, for the consuming public.
That's absolutely great. And listen, Dr. Coates, which way actually our followers can contact you?
Well, the easiest would be to go to the website is azchia.com, and right there you can send an email to info@ or just send it to Wayne@azchia.com, and that's the easiest way to get a hold of us. I encourage people to go to the website too, because we have over 100 free recipes on there. And there's all these FAQs or Q&As and a lot of information, real detailed information about studies we've done. Maybe it's too detailed for general public, but still information there, and how to, for horses, dogs, and cats, there's information there you can find. So a lot of just trying to get people educated on the benefits of chia.
I've been visiting your website, and I have to say that I found it absolutely informative and very, very interesting. So, I really invite everybody to do so. And
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And listen, Dr. Kotz, thank you so much for being with us. It was absolutely a pleasure to have you on our show. And, I look forward actually to talk with you again about chia very soon.
Yeah, I look forward to it too, anytime. Thank you.
That's absolutely great. Thank you.